what you want to do next is, as you go along, you just want to peel this back a bit more and then just bring it around. So done. So done. This girl's inside. I want to get to know you. I hope you get to know me too. Hey beautiful people, welcome back. Welcome back to This Girl's Insights, where you can find vlogs and sit-down conversations about faith and lifestyle. In each of my videos, I share my insights, my journey, my life with you, and all that wonderful, wonderful stuff. So today, I am basically back with a vlog, which is like just... I feel like it's been ages. Technically, it's a DIY vlog. And I'm hoping it's going to be a quick one. Because let's not lie, currently it's like 11 p.m. at night. I have been out all day. I hope you've had a wonderful day whenever you're watching this. So I have basically been out since like 8:30 this morning. Is it 8:30? I don't know. I've been out all day. Spent like over 12 hours out of the house. I've come back. It is late at night. I have had dinner. I've had a cup of tea. I'm still in the middle of a cup of tea actually. And I have decided tonight that I am going to refurbish this. You know what? This stand that my TV is on right there. I've decided I'm going to refurbish that tonight. Why am I doing it tonight? Because I have been planning. I've been wanting to do this for over a year. I bought all the materials to do this about literally like 3-4 months ago. And it's literally just that Amazon box on the floor right there. It's literally just been chilling there for ages. And I said to myself I was going to do it this week. And for me to stick to that, it needs to happen tonight. So yes, I'm tired. So yes, I want to just go straight to bed. But you know, we're just going to do this. And we're just going to pray that it takes no longer than 2 hours. So I can be done by 1 a.m. at the latest. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. What I'm going to be doing is, let me try and get this Amazon box. So basically, I am going to be sticky backing or putting contact paper or whatever you want to call it on the TV stand, which is actually currently where I store my shoes. And I'm also trying to figure out if I can do this without having to take out all my shoes and having to rearrange them all. But basically, I don't know if you can tell on camera, I don't know if it shows up, but basically that is just off-white. And if you look at my room, you quickly realize there's a very distinct white and grey theme, and that has been annoying me for ages because it's just like, it's just slightly off. So what I did was I basically bought this I don't think you can see it properly. When I take it out, you'll be able to see it. But I bought this contact paper on Amazon, and I'm basically just going to change the pattern. So that's basically the plan for today's DIY vlog. Now I've never done this before. I don't know if I already said that. So my idea is, in my mind, I'm just thinking I'm going to gift wrap this and hope it works out. I've seen a couple people do this because I've actually wanted to do this. I've wanted to work with contact paper for about 2 years. When me and my sister were looking at refurbishing a kitchen and we're thinking about changing the countertops, and then that's when we came across like videos about people using contact paper or sticky back or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to choose a name at some point in this video, but realized people were kind of finding like a more cost-effective way to refurbish their home using this paper. So this is kind of me dipping my toes in the water to see if I like working with contact paper and maybe if there's more I can do with it. Because if I do like the look of it, I might also do something with my table. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a table in the corner. I might actually do something with that as well. Anyways, y'all, I feel like I'm just talking because I don't want to get started. But we're going to stand up. Well, actually, no, first of all, I'm actually going to change. What do y'all think of this jumpsuit? I feel like, have y'all seen this? I don't know if I ever posted this haul, but this is from House of Fraser. And it wasn't the cheapest of items, though I got it on a sale though. But I just love the pattern on this. Like, I love the florals. And if you look really closely, there's a hint of like blues in there as well. So yeah, let me see if I can show. I can't even show you all of it. But yeah, it's like a jumpsuit, like a 3/4 length one. But yeah, I'm going to go change out of this. And then I'm going to clear this area so we can get started. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Okay, so as you can see, I have changed, and the first thing to do is to move that TV. Random and interesting. Actually, I'm not sure if it's interesting. It's just a bit random. But random facts about my TV: it is never switched on. Like I don't really watch TV. I'm generally on YouTube, so it's not even plugged in. It's just there for decoration. But back to topic. As you can see, I am thoroughly cleaning this down to wipe it of any dust before I stick on the contact paper. I will bless your name. I will bless your name. And I will bless your name forevermore. Okay, so now that I have this nice and clean and shiny, that feels actually really good. Next I'm gonna grab my tools. I've got like obviously the contact paper. I've got 3 rolls. I tried to do a bit of measuring beforehand, so I feel like I should have a bit extra if I'm really smart with this. Again, I'm approaching this like it's a gift wrapping. Then I have got this kit to cut the paper. So I've got what these knives called again. I can't remember what it's called, but I basically got this off Amazon. It's basically like a kit to work with like contact paper. I don't know if y'all can see this. I will leave the link to the contact paper I bought as well as this kit in the description box below. So basically I've kind of got like one of those sharp knifey thingamajiggies. Again, if I remember the name of these, I will stick it on the screen and it will be in the description box. And like flat squidgy thing to kind of flatten the paper as I go along. That's kind of the plan so far. So first things first, let's start working with the paper. And I'll show you guys the pattern. Oh, this is so pretty! It is literally perfect. There we go. What's this? And basically, guys, this is it. So I don't know if you can see the pattern, but basically I was really struggling to find like a pattern that wasn't too out there. But I just like this because it's white and grey, like the theme of the room, and it's just very subtle. Like, I don't know if y'all can see. I just love this. I absolutely love this. Oh, last thing I need is a measuring tape, so I'm going to actually go get that. Let's see, where is it? Measuring tape at the ready. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, something else worth mentioning is you will notice at the back of the sticky back, I don't know if you all can see, it's kind of got like grid lines on there. Let me turn it this way because I feel like the light might be slightly better. So it's basically got like grid lines on there to help you with the cutting of this. So again, I'm hoping this should be nice and simple, so let's get started. And all I'm doing is I'm literally just rolling this down to measure it, cutting it, and then sticking it down. It's that simple. So let's see it a bit slower now. And I'm just going to roll this back up so I have a bit more control, and then I'm just going to stick this down. Just make sure I get rid of any air gaps, any holes. Now I've got a bit of a bump in here, so this is a bit of an odd area, but generally, now I'm going to peel back some more of these. Peel back. Oh, don't stick, go back up. And again, you want to just try and do this bit by bit and not get any wrinkles in there. Okay guys, this is super easy. Like, I am surprised as to, once you get started, I'm surprised as to how easy this is. I've got a few wrinkles, but luckily it seems to fit in very well with the pattern, if that makes sense. Just trying to think, is this going to be enough? It is to you. Okay guys, so I've kind of just done the first bit. Now it was super easy to lay down. I think the only thing worth noting is I've made a mistake where here I've had a bit more overhang, but then it's shortened as I've got to this side, so it's not actually going to cover this. So I'm going to have to fix that as I go along. And then I've also got a couple wrinkles near, so you can see this wrinkle here and there's one there. But because of the pattern of like the contact paper or like the self-adhesive paper, it's not too obvious. But yeah, so I'm slightly annoyed because I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix this bit, but then for most of it, it's worked out. So yeah, let's see how this goes, guys. So it's been like an hour and a half and I am like literally, I am starving. I was gonna stop for like a food break, but I really don't want to. I just want to get this done. So I'm just having like cherry tomatoes and cup of tea. It's peppermint, so it's not gonna keep me up. Anyways, I've made quite a bit of progress. Like I've done most of it, and actually just putting down the sticky paper, contact paper, I've still not chosen what I'm going to be calling it, but putting down the self-adhesive paper, I like that I'm just adding names to it, but putting it down, that's literally like, it's so easy. And I'm just going to say, if no one, like, it's worth getting. I'm going to leave the link to the kit in the description below. It is worth getting this because I've seen some people try to do it with a credit card, but this has just made such, like, it's made life so easy. And instead of trying to just stick it down in one go, you can just go literally section by section like I was doing earlier on. So yeah, I'll show you guys, like, that's like, I've done most of it. I've done this side, the top side, and then this side as well. I don't know why I'm doing so many acrobatics. I've basically done this, and I feel like this is the side that looks like the best so far. And the hardest bit is actually just like measuring stuff out. Like I feel like I'm constantly measuring stuff out and like cutting it and like trying to line it up, and at this stage I've given up on stuff lining up. Like this side is a mess, but I'll talk about that later on. I just kind of want to keep going and get this done. I'm still kind of aiming for like maybe like 1:30 now, but yeah, let's do this. So I have basically done most of it, and the only thing that's left is basically these two front bits. And I think I'm not sure how I'm going to do this curved bit over here, nor this bit on the bottom right here, but we'll see how this goes. We will figure this out. Actually, I might just be able to cut it. Yeah, I might do that. Anyways, let's see. The funny thing is, this is like easy, but it feels like struggle city because I'm tired and I'm hungry. Well, I'm glad that it's just finally going to be done, and it's actually looking really good. It's not perfect, obviously, but I'm actually pretty impressed because I've never done this before. It's completely my first time. I didn't, like, it's not like it comes with instructions. I'm basically just figuring this out as I go along. But yeah, hopefully we're nearly done. And I don't think I'm going to run out of contact paper, because I don't want to start this and then not have enough paper and then have to wait to order more. That will not be good. Okay, let's do this. The first thing I do is I unpeel just a tiny bit. So you just peel back a tiny bit of the edge. So I like to do the cutting beforehand. Then I just peel back a tiny bit of the edge I need to use of my starting edge. So there we go. I've got this folded back. So I've now got this sticky section here. And then all I'm going to do is take this sticky section I'm just going to stick it to the edge of where I want to start, like that. So there we go. And you just want to make sure it's straight. As soon as you stick it, you want to start using this. And then you just want to bring that round. What you want to do next is, as you go along, you just want to peel this back a bit more. And then just bring it around. Now, unfortunately, I probably should have cut this bit off before, so I wasn't wasting too much paper. But I'm going to find a way to recycle this section. I'm probably going to use this section for down here. But to deal with the corners, remember I said it's kind of like gift wrapping. So you know when you're wrapping a gift, you kind of just snip it in the corner a bit. So you want to just cut a straight line here. Now different people have different techniques, but I'm just popping a straight line anywhere. Then stick one side down, so you then have one flat side. And I'm just going to cut another straight line. Stick another side down. So I'm basically just cutting it so I can fold it down. And then I should then be left with one last layer, which I can just roll down like that. And that's how I'm doing the edges. And then as you can see, that ends up looking pretty neat. And again, you just want to smooth down as we have been doing. Now you notice in this section there's a curved section. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to cut this and then we'll see what we can get. Be very careful when you're using this. You want to make sure if you're using this to cut, after you've pushed it open, so after you've pushed the knife edge out, you want to pull this down so it locks, so the knife isn't moving up and down. So you want to make sure there's a gap there. So as you can see, I am basically just cutting this at the edge with the hope that I'll just be able to stick that down sideways. Boy oh boy was I wrong. Like trying to do that top part was struggle city. Like I couldn't stick it down. I had to just figure it out and I had to fix it later on. But then I think the second way, the way I did the bottom one, which you'll see in a second, actually made a bit more sense. Though again, if you guys know how to do curves better, please let me know. Help a sister out, do something. But yeah, this method here of cutting it down and sticking it down individually worked well, I think anyways. Guys, it is past 3 a.m. But I am finished. Yay! I'm so tired. I am so tired. And I need to clear, like literally look at all this mess on my floor. I need to clear all this up. But yeah, it's all done. I'll show it to you guys in a second. Like in my mind, I think it looks really good, but then I think like I was a bit like I should have gone for something simpler for my first project. I need to figure this out because sometimes I feel like I can hear like the sound of paper when I'm closing it. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me open this up and close it again so y'all can hear. Yeah, that sound. I don't know, but part of me is like it's always made a sound, so maybe it's just I'm being extra because now I'm just thinking about the paper, the what do you call it? The contact paper on there. Yo, I'm so tired. Anyways, let me show this to you guys. Actually, yeah, let me clean up and then I will show it to you guys properly. But yeah, here's what it looks like. It doesn't look bad, right? Like it's definitely not perfect. Like if you look close up, there are definitely issues, but it doesn't look bad. Okay guys, so this is basically it, and from afar I think it actually looks really good. Now if you look closer, like it's not really perfect. Like I don't know, it's kind of difficult to see because of the type of pattern it is. So if there's a fold, like that's just the pattern, that's not a fold. Let me just feel. Okay, so right here there's a fold, but then you can't really tell unless you put your hands on it, and the TV is going to be on there anyways, so you shouldn't be able to notice. There's also a fold down here. What I really like about this side though is the fact that like this is actually 2 sheets of contact paper, but then it's really seamless. Like I've managed to line it up really well. Like I don't know if you guys can tell, where I've connected it. Maybe you can, but then I think it looks good. Now the front, this is what it looks like, and again, this took the longest. So like it took like just over an hour to do this side, and this side, and this side, and then it took like about 3 hours just to do these sides, just because of this curve here, and then there's just like loads of little like nooks and crannies and stuff to do. And I think something I didn't think about is the fact that maybe it's like with working with contact paper, I should have started with something simpler, like maybe like just doing like a table or something, because there was just like a lot to think about. But then I actually really like the look of it. Like, what do you guys think? Like, I'll put the TV back on there and we can do like a before and after and whatever. But if you guys like, in the comment section below, let me know what you think, and if you think it kind of suits the space. But yeah, it's finally done. I'm actually like, I'm tired. I am so tired. It is like nearly 3:30, but then the fact that this is finally done and I've wanted to do for so long, and I feel like now my room is kind of coming together. Like, I just need to start like, obviously I've been decorating, but like just buying cushions and stuff, but like I've done all the big DIY stuff. I think we'll see. But yeah. Okay, let me get this stuff back on there so we can go to bed. Everything's tired. My hair's tired. My everything. I'm actually hungry. I'm tempted to stay up, have breakfast at like 4, and then go to bed, and then just know that I'm having a ridiculous lie-in tomorrow. I'm just going on. I don't even think I have anything else to say. But yeah, it's all done. It's all done. Let's do this. This is what the final product looks like, and I think it looks great. Like, cause like it doesn't look white. Like, it definitely looks grey, but then it's just more suited with the grey tones in the room. Anyways, I think we can safely say this is the end of this video. It is not only the end of the night, but it is well into a new day. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do click on the red subscribe button. It will be somewhere here, or I don't even know. There'll be a red subscribe button, so please subscribe and join the family. Please also give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and leave your comments below, and please let me know what you think of the end result. Like, do you think this was better than what I had originally? And if you have any tips about like dealing with contact paper, and any like top tips for, you know, just making life easy so my next project doesn't take me 4 hours, please also leave that in the comment section below. I think that's basically it for today. So on that note, I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And may the Spirit of God be with you. Bye, guys. Let me bring the camera here so you can see what I'm doing. Can you see me? Okay. So I'm going to use the dark one first at the back.